Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is quite literally the meme that keeps giving. I love this. I haven't had quite as much content from one singular thing for quite some time. It's gold for me. Brilliant stuff. It's terrible for anyone that was looking forward to it. And I've got to say, genuinely, sincerely, it sucks. You know, it sucks that those people that were really looking forward to this game, based on a good reputation from Rocksteady, former, anyway, it sucks that it's all been dashed to one side. So, what are we talking about now? Well, Lexl Luthor, in the game, praises Wonder Woman and the Amazonians for getting rid of toxic masculinity. Why? What? Lex Luthor as a character is probably what feminists would have called toxically masculine. Now, I don't subscribe to toxic masculinity by any stretch of the imagination. I just think people are dicks, and everyone can be toxic. You know, if you're gonna start labeling it with a sex attached to it, masculinity or sex traits, those kind of things, then it works both ways, and you can have toxic femininity as well, right? I just think people are dicks. But Lex Luthor is probably what feminists would have considered to be toxically masculine. So it's odd that he is praising Wonder Woman and the Amazons for having, and I quote, solved toxic masculinity. Right. Okay. Odd. Very odd. But let's take a look. Honestly, you know you're dealing with modern day nonsense when this stuff is in it. Like, what? Why is this in it? Like, it doesn't have... It's not related to the story at all, but they're like, you know what? You know what would go really well? The writer says there. You know, he says there whilst his wife is getting boned by someone else because he's a cuck. Yeah, Lex Luthor really likes Amazons and toxic masculinity being solved. Is that right, love? Yeah, okay, good. You almost done there? Yeah. Should I come clean it up soon? Yeah, okay. Like, fucking, what is this nonsense? It's garbage. It's got no place in it. So, Suicide Squad. Hit subscribe if you're new here, guys, by the way. Follow me over on Twitter at MrH Reviews. Or we calling it X now. But follow me there, anyway. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League sees Lex Luthor praise Wonder Woman and the Amazons for having solved the problem of toxic masculinity. Perfect. Great. Look at this. Looks like a fucking potato. Ugh. Anyway, as if players needed yet another reason to pass on Rocksteady's games, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, an in-game profile of Wonder Woman has revealed that the Arkhamverse's incarnation of Lex Luthor greatly admires that toxic masculinity does not exist within the Amazon society of Themyscira. Right. I think I did see someone else say something which was quite funny as well over on Twitter. I mean, here you go. I mean, here's one of the writers. Rocksteady writer, woman moment. He's masking insecurities with traditional Joker behaviour. Fuck off. Oh, this one. I like this one. At this point, I'm wondering if Rocksteady decided to deliberately annoy people by having Lex Luthor praise a female ethno-state while decrying toxic masculinity in order to distract people from how badly they pissed on Kevin Conroy's grave with this game. Yeah. I mean, even this. What did Rocksteady mean by one of the good ones? This fucking game, honestly. So bad. So each written from the individual's perspective of either Captain Boomerang or Luthor himself, these profiles referred to in-game as codex entries see either of the two supervillains offering both a quick rundown of a given character's personality and their own personal thoughts regarding the subject's existence. So, for example, in his brief dissertation on the Flash, the aforementioned Aussie, Captain Boomerang, says, all you need to know about Flasher, fucking what is that, is that he's a shiny red beacon bastard to every high school sports captain who ever thought they were been than MU. You're just making a living as a hard-working rebel, and then this guy shows up throwing his weight around, calling himself the fastest, the funniest, the best. Who asked him, mate? If he was any more full of himself, he'd have little flashies dripping off his nose hairs. Right, okay. That's terrible writing, but fine. Anyway, so from the files of Lex Luthor, Diana's profile begins with a supervillain explaining, I am prone to wild imaginings. As a man of science, speculation is how my brain finds leisure, and the closest thing it knows to play. But there is little amusement to be found in imagining how improved Earth would be if instead of forcing the Amazons into hiding with our cruelty and avarice, we had instead looked to them as a model, replicable. If only we could set aside our baser instincts. And then he says even further, the Amazons have solved so many of our society's ills, broken democracy. What the fuck? Lagging technology. They don't... What? What? They don't have what? They don't have technology. Toxic masculinity. And thus they flourish through higher learning, mutual aid, and governance without cruelty. What? They exclude people from their island permanently. They're pretty awful people, actually. They're a golden society who deserve to be as secret as they are. Piss off. Enter Wonder Woman. So named, I assume, because one wonders why a woman of her caliber and ancestry would leave paradise to play in the mud with us. It is honestly, genuinely as if Rocksteady is doing their utmost to piss everyone off. That cuck analogy at the start? Absolutely correct. I bet you anything. Look at this bollocks. Look at this. That's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. It's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Lex Luthor. Again, this is someone who said this. Those red eyes, I'm sure they look right through me like I'm nothing more than a nuisance. But when I see you, I see something no man can ever be. I see the end of our potential, the end of our achievements, the end of our dreams. You are my nightmare. This is insane. Yes, had input from Sweet Baby Inc., which is essentially feminist frequency or whatever it is. That Anita Sarkeesian, whatever that wanker's name is. It's basically her reincarnate. A self-described inclusion-focused narrative and consultation company. Rocksteady, do you not think, right? Do you not think, here's a case study. Did Sweet Baby Inc. work on the Arkham games? Did they? I don't know, did they? My guess is probably not. If they didn't, why do you think you fucking needed them for this one? What are you doing? Why are you paying consultants for this? What an epic waste of money. You're paying consultants to do what? Force inclusion. Go away. This is what they believe. We believe that representation is key to connecting players and audiences. No, it's not. And we offer a few ways to help your team and project gain the perspective needed to make it happen. Piss off. We're part of an inclusive and knowledgeable community of diverse consultants, able to cover a wide range of cultural and sensitivity topics. Our approach leads with the creation of joy in marginalised players and seeks to be additive rather than strictly corrective. You are terrible is what you are, and you're destroying games. And anyone that hires you needs... I mean, they've clearly just had a lobotomy, let's be honest. They've lobotomized themselves, because who the fuck would hire you based on this? Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.